Don't give them your name, man. Hell no. They trying to fish. That's what they trying to do.
All the time. I like to just know who you are.
Nah, don't give them your name. You ain't did nothing wrong.
Well, if you know what, I'm sure you know what happened last night, right? Where they just grabbed everyone, whoever they wanted, and took them to jail. Well, guess what? I'm out protesting you guys, and I'm not even with the protest. I'm Puerto Rican. I could care less if you guys all get deported. I could care less.
The heart of this confrontation lies not in a minor pedestrian issue, but in the tactical defense of citizens against and oppos, fishing expedition, and oppos. The moment officers attempt to pressure individuals into identifying themselves for a non-crime, the line between community policing and harassment is crossed. This is not just an audit. It is a masterclass in and oppos, interposing and oppos, standing between the state and the vulnerable to ensure rights are not surrendered out of fear. On one side, stand a rights-aware advocate who refuses to let his neighbors be intimidated. On the other, officers who use the guise of an and oppos, investigation and oppos, to fish for warrants. As the tension flares and the officers are told to and oppos, go do something for the community and oppos, we must ask, is it a crime to walk or just an excuse for a shakedown? Watch as we shut down the fishing trip and remind these officers that if no crime was committed, no ID is required.
Dang, you can't talk now?
What's up, Mr. Henderson? What do you need?
What's up with you, man? You acting, huh?
Anything I can help you with?
Yeah, you acting like you was real busy. What's going on today?
I was in the middle of arresting somebody. Can I help you with anything?
Yeah, what'd he do?
No, I can't get into that. Can
Yeah,
I help you with anything, though?
Yeah, you can help me with something.
Okay, what you need?
Y'all ain't got no unsolved crimes going on?
I have to refer you to our PIO. It's Corporal Julie Yingling.
I know Yingling. I know Davey Yingling too.
Okay, I'll have to refer you to Corporal Yingling for that, and you can contact her for any questions regarding it. All right, go ahead and go. Hey, bro. Yes, sir.
But she called the police. I didn't. Like that bitch always called the police.
Yeah.
Now, y'all know we can't be out here drinking public and stuff.
You not drink?
I see this not open right now.
Oh, no.
But I'm
Who
just
said you
future
couldn't
reference.
drink?
I'm good.
All right. Well, I can tell you have been drinking today. I'm just trying to give you a heads up, fair warning, okay? All right.
Oh, they love me.
So if we get your name here first, and
He wasn't out here. He was not here.
Yeah, he wasn't here. Y'all ain't gotta get him your name. They just trying to fish, y'all. Don't give him your name, man. Hell no. They trying to fish. That's what they trying to do.
all the time. I like to just know who you are.
Nah, don't give him your name. You ain't did nothing wrong.
Is there a reason you're inserting yourself into this situation?
Yeah, cause y'all out here harassing them.
We are.
Why y'all keep asking all them their name for? They ain't did nothing. Y'all came here for one thing. Y'all did what y'all did. Now leave.
Okay.
Stop fishing.
Well, how about you jaywalking across the street there? Would you let me start taking
All right, take it. Do a citation. Do whatever you want to. I don't care. You here for one thing. Now you asking this man what's his name.
Yes.
Now you going to him and asking him what's his name. Y'all don't get him y'all name. Y'all ain't did nothing wrong.
You didn't say you did anything wrong. We never accused him of doing anything
And you
wrong.
talking about jaywalking? Ain't no crosswalk right there.
No, you're right. That's
Yeah.
why you were jaywalking.
No, it ain't no crosswalk. I could walk across the streets. No crosswalk. Ain't nobody walking all the way down there. All right, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. That's what you could do. That's what you could do. That's what you could do.
You understand that?
Fuck wrong with you. You understand that?
What's that? I didn't hear you say anything.
I said fuck wrong with you. Do you understand that?
There's nothing wrong with you.
All right then, shut the fuck up.
There's alleged assault.
Y'all don't give them your name. They just trying to fish. See if y'all got warrants and lock y'all up. Don't give them y'all name. Y'all ain't committed no crime.
Members of the community here in the area that we patrol.
Yeah, go do something for the community. They ain't out here harassing nobody.
Well, right now we are. We're investigating a crime.
All right, y'all done investigated. Go on about your day now.
That's not how it works. We don't take orders from you.
Bitch.
Miss Curse, make sure you take that and put the trash can, okay?
Oh, you want me to put in trash can right
Yes, ma'am. Put the trash can for me.
They out here harassing.
The legal reality of this encounter is fundamental. Silence and noncompliance with unlawful demands for ID are your strongest weapons when police are in oppos. Phishing and oppos. The fundamental error of these officers was assuming they could intimidate bystanders into giving up their names without a clear criminal predicate. By interjecting and educating the citizens on the spot, the cycle of unnecessary detention was broken. The lesson is vital. You don an oppos. T just have rights. Bystanders have the power to remind others of their rights too. When they realize they can oppos, T bait you into a confession or a warrant check. They have no choice but to go about their day. Don an oppos. T let them harass your community under the guise of an oppos. Investigating. And oppos. Stand up, speak out, and always remind them that policy ISN and oppos. T law. Like, share, and subscribe to support independent journalism and community defense. You guys are dismissed. The heart of this confrontation, ISN and oppos. T about a criminal act, but a citizen and oppos. S fierce resistance against the condescending attitude and lack of transparency from those behind the badge. When requesting the name and badge number of a public servant becomes a power struggle rather than a routine administrative procedure, the line between public service and authoritarian imposition is blurred. This video captures the moment where righteous indignation meets indifference, where a citizen decides to turn the tables, questioning the very people who usually spend their lives questioning others. Is identifying oneself a burden for a, and quote, public servant, and quote, or is it the minimum obligation they are deliberately trying to evade? What happens when an auditor who has just experienced systemic overreach decides to stand up and expose the true nature of those he labels and quotes?
What's your name and badge number? What's your name and badge number?
What do you need it for?
Or I want to know who I'm speaking with. What's your name and badge number, please?
You see my name right there.
I'm sorry?
You see my name right there.
What if I can't read?
Oh, well, and I can't help you with that.
Yes, you can. You're a public servant. It's your policy to exactly. Thank you, Reyes. Thank you. You're a good police officer. It's Garcia, exactly. But you guys, as police officers, you go around asking people for names, pulling people over, right? Asking for people's name for a living. We pay you to do that until, of course, we ask you, what's your name? And then you're like, it's there. It's right here. Because you have a problem identifying. You have a problem with the people. I'll tell you something. I'm sick and tired of the Los Angeles Police Department abusing our rights. What's the Third Amendment? And I'll leave. I give you my word. That's right, Garcia. You don't know it. What's the Third Amendment?
But we're not doing anything to you.
Yes, you guys are. You guys are.
Targeting you.
Yes, you guys are. Guess what? Guess what? Yesterday, I was walking in downtown peacefully, exercising my right to freely record.
It wasn't her or I, right?
It was your group. You guys will watch. You guys will watch cops illegally arrest people, and you won't do anything about it.
It's like saying everyone that's out here protesting is doing illegal stuff. Like that's grouping everyone.
Well,
together,
if you know what, I'm sure you know what happened last night, right? Where they just grabbed everyone, whoever they wanted, and took them to jail. Well, guess what? I'm out protesting you guys, and I'm not even with the protest. I'm Puerto Rican. I could care less if you guys all get deported. I could care less. Actually, I want you guys to get deported. Because look, we have Mexican police officers over here that don't know about the Third Amendment, but are illegally arresting people for exercising the First Amendment. You understand? You understand what you guys made me go through? People with your uniform, you understand what's your name and badge number?
Vasquez, 39428.
Thank you, Vasquez. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You see, I give everybody the benefit of the doubt. Reyes, even though I'm upset at the police department that she works for, I'm not gonna bash her. I'm not gonna bash Vasquez because he looks like a genuine, sincerely nice person. You look like a tyrant immediately. Why would you decide not to? Yes, it's my fucking opinion. Absolutely, it's my opinion. You got that right. You guys illegally arrest people. You did that yet, and I'm all pro good cops. I love good police officers. I love good cops. I praise good cops. But you know why? I got illegally arrested yesterday, and I woke up, right? And I saw you guys here, and guess who's gonna fucking pay for it? Guess who's gonna hear my First Amendment? That's you, Garcia. That's you, right? Because yesterday they put zip ties on me and fucking kidnapped me, right? I don't give a shit. If you were there, you would have done nothing about it. What's the Third Amendment? Do you know it? No. You guys take an oath to protect the Constitution and you don't know it. And these people are gonna hear me. And you were there too. You were definitely there, backing everybody up. You guys were short-staffed, right? You guys were short-staffed, right? Yeah, that's the walk of shame. That's the walk of shame. Sick and tired of the disrespect. I fucking respect police officers so they could shit on me. So they could shit on me. I was exercising my right to freedom of the press yesterday. And because I didn't have a fucking tripod, or I didn't have a fucking big ass camera, right? Or a press pass, as you call it, a press pass, then I go to jail. But guess how many views I got yesterday? You know how many people saw our videos yesterday? 1.2 million people saw our videos yesterday. And I'm sick and tired of police officers who abuse their authority. And you look like one. You look like a tyrant. You don't look like a nice person. I've had enough. I've had enough.
All right, have a good day.
Have a good day, Vasquez. Much love and respect to you. Reyes, good luck. Garcia, that's the walk of shame. That's the walk of shame. Oh, hey, by the way, you're not supposed to park illegally to come get food. You don't park illegally to come get food. If we park here, we get a ticket, right? If we park here, we get a ticket. But not you.
They think they're above us.
That's the drive of shame. That's the drive of shame.
The core of this situation is the collision between the right to government oversight and the culture of concealment within law enforcement. The officers err by responding with reluctance and an unprofessional demeanor to a basic request for transparency, while dismissing freedom of the press simply because the citizen lacked bulky equipment or official press passes. The citizen and Oppo's right to question and demand accountability was threatened by officers who view their personal egos and uniforms as shields against public scrutiny. The lesson is clear. Know your rights, remain calm, and keep recording, because the power of truth doesn't end Oppo's lie in the size of the camera, but in the persistence of forcing public servants to honor their oath. It seems that for some, the badge ISN and Oppo's just a symbol of authority, it and Oppo's a shield against the truth itself.